Ever wonder what happened after the door closed on the Twilight Zone? Uh, and uh, if you're a fan of eerie tales and chilling twists, you might be surprised to learn about a series that deserves far more recognition. Before you continue, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Rod Serling, the mastermind behind the Twilight Zone, didn't stop at one iconic anthology. He created a follow-up, a darker, more unsettling world of horror, and the supernatural. And this show wasn't just a continuation of his vision. It was a bold step into territory that many viewers weren't ready for. And while the Twilight Zone is celebrated for its sci-fi innovations, its successor often gets overlooked. And this isn't due to a lack of quality, but rather a shift in genre. Horror historically hasn't always received the same critical acclaim as its science fiction counterpart. Night Gallery embraced the chilling world of ghosts, monsters, and Lovecraftian horrors. It directly adapted tales from the master of cosmic dread like Cool Air and Pickman's Model, bringing those terrifying stories to life on screen. This show wasn't just about jump scares. It delved into psychological horror and explored the darker side of humanity. It paved the way for countless other horror anthologies, including Tales from the Crypt and Tales from the Dark Side. Without Night Gallery, we might not have had the boundary-pushing masters of horror Fear itself. Even more recently, Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, American Horror Stories, Inside, and Shudder's Creepshow all owe a debt to Serling's darker vision. And today's horror fans are used to long-form storytelling, but Night Gallery was ahead of its time, and it dared to explore complex themes and unsettling imagery in a way that few shows had before. And the show's unique host segments even inspired classic parody moments like The Simpsons' Treehouse of Horror episodes and Tiny Toon Adventures, Night Ghoulery. But throughout its 43 episodes, New Gallery delivered twists that influenced Flanagan, Del Toro, and King. Night Gallery was as influential as The Twilight Zone and deserved the same level of recognition. But its taste for Lovecraftian horror was a bit too much for mainstream audiences of the era. It's ironic, isn't it? The man who brought us thought-provoking sci-fi also created a show that explored the terrifying unknown. And it just goes to show that even the most brilliant creators have hidden depths. Speaking of depths, what do you call a haunted computer? A scared drive. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.